getting better. It's already Thursday, so
Mm-mm.
soon it will be my favorite day.
Oh,
And
yes, today is Thursday, and
yes,
tomorrow will be Friday.
that's correct.
Mm-mm.
Friday is my favorite day. So anyway, are you here for the evaluation or we're going to use
Yes,
junior articles?
I'm here for evaluation class.
Okay, so what topic are we going to use today?
Today I read the sugar in bread.
Oh, sugar in bread. Okay, thank you. All right, so how do you want us to go with this class? Do you want me to ask you for the summary or we will still continue reading it again?
Summary, please.
Okay, so Sunny, can you give me a little bit of summary about this article?
Yes. This article say that um, one of the bread store, which is the franchise in the subway.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they sell the very sweet bread. They
Mm-hmm.
contains like 10% of the bread, like 10% of the flour.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so people, people disagreed about the putting a lot of sugars on that bread. But
Mm-hmm.
however, this the owner of the franchise said that it is their way.
It's their way.
It's their way. So they closed more than 1,000 locations in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay, anything else?
nope.
Okay, then we will continue. Yeah, so this is the Subway franchise located in Ireland.
Mm-mm.
So they said that this bread here is like cookies. It's really very sweet,
Mm.
right? Mm-hmm.
You
Yes,
mean
but
Subway sandwich store or just the bread in the Subway?
the Subway franchise in Ireland, the definition here of their bread is really kind of sweet because of
Um,
too much sugar in it. So it's like
mm,
cookies. When you eat
mm,
cookies, it's really sweet, right?
mm,
hmm So it says here that the food there maybe has a certain limit,
mm,
that it's also came as classified as a good cookie, even
mm,
though it's a bread. Okay?
mm.
hmm All right, but how about in Korea? You have your subway there, right?
Yes. But
hmm
do you think the Subway is a sandwich store?
Bandage?
Sandwich. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it is a sandwich store.
Ah, yeah, because I work at there for
hmm
6 months.
Really? In
Mm-mm.
Korea or in another
Yes,
country?
in Korea.
Okay, so can you
Mm-mm.
tell me a little bit about the Subway franchise in Korea?
Yes, and I don't think that I don't think like Korea brands put a lot of sugars in
hmm
that bread. I think that
Okay.
it is only for other country. Because
hmm
I couldn't feel any sweet
hmm Yes.
from the bread. Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, that's correct. I think even here in my country, since it is a sandwich
Mm.
store,
Mm-mm.
it's more on a little bit like salty, but
Mm-mm.
it depends on what kind of sandwich are you going to select,
Mm-mm.
right? Okay, but since you work there, do you love eating the sandwich? Is it delicious for
Yes,
you?
it is delicious because we can put some the ingredients that we want.
Okay.
And we are worker at there, so we can make the new. How can I say that we can make a new our recipe like a new sandwich. We
Ah,
can
you can
put
make your own.
yes. I can make my own sandwich.
Okay,
So
yes.
so we have more choices.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we can eat like various sandwich every day. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is this one of the benefits that you can get while working there, or
Yes, one of the benefits.
one of the benefits?
And my boss really don't care like how many sandwich are we eat. Did we eat? Like the
Did
boss, yeah, really don't care about it. So, like if you want, you can eat a lot of sandwich, over two sandwiches.
two sandwiches and
Mm-mm.
any kinds of ingredients.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay, that's very nice. So when you were working there, what kind of sandwich do you really love?
Mm. I really love to put. I really would love to put first of all the meatball sauce, but I don't want to put meatball only for the meatball for sauce because it tastes really like the pizza. Mm-mm. And then I usually put the pork and the cow's meat. Call that. Mm-mm.
Okay.
And furthermore, I when I bake some the bread, we I also put how can I say that, the onions together. So I can remove the strong smell of the onion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. And when it comes to the sauce, I usually put the sweet plus the little bit spicy sauce.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-mm. That is my sandwich, and also,
Sandwiches.
uh and also, when it comes to the bread, I usually remove like the inside of the bread. That way, I can put a lot of ingredients.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, because when you fold it, yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
not nice, right?
Mm-mm.
Because it's too
Yes.
thick.
Mm-mm.
All right, thank you. But in Ireland, why do you think that their bread is a little bit sweet? Do
mm.
you have an idea? Like, why did they do this in Subway there?
I actually don't know. Ireland.
I don't know
I
if
don't know.
Ireland loves sweet food.
Mm-mm.
Me too. I'm not that familiar, but maybe they want to try and
Mm-mm.
change some of their,
Mm,
taste, right?
yes.
Yes, because it's a franchise. I believe in different countries they also have a different menu, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so is Subway really famous in Korea? Is it a staple food?
Staple food.
Yes.
Well, I think yes, it is very famous food,
Mm-hmm.
especially a Subway sandwich is famous for the people who go on a diet. Mm-mm. So I think that, and also one of the celebrities shared her way to how to succeed
How to
the
succeed?
yeah, how to succeed her the diet, and
Oh.
she shared her own tip, it which was that every day she only ate the Subway. Mm-mm.
Oh. Okay.
Like
Did she say what kind of sandwich was she eating, or she tried different kinds of sandwich
she
just in
only
Subway?
she only ate the she only ate the chicken bread, but like me, she also removed like the inside of the bread,
Uh-huh.
and put a lot of vegetables. And when it comes to the sauce,
Oh.
she only puts the olive oil.
Ah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yes. Okay. If if the Subway sandwich is really a diet food, if we
Mm-mm.
look at it, because really a lot. Like you can,
Mm-mm.
order, yes, more on chicken or even the ham. But
Mm-mm.
is it really for good for diet?
Yes, because they also put a lot of vegetables and like
Vegetables.
then the sandwich is like looks like very big. That Subway sandwich really
Okay.
looks like big. So after finishing that sandwich, and I can feel full, so I don't need to find like any dessert or other food.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I think even here in the Philippines,
Mm-mm.
Subway is really also very popular.
Mm-mm.
However, in my city, we do not have Subway.
Oh, really? Mm.
I got only a chance to taste Subway sandwich when I was in Manila,
Mm.
and that was, I think, years ago.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So, yeah, what I love there is, yes, the vegetables, tomatoes, lettuce.
Mm-mm.
That is what I like. It has a lot, right?
Mm.
Okay. All right. Wait. Else you can share about the article first? I ask our
Mm-mm.
any other additional
Um, any other additional article or?
additional things that you can say about the Ireland's subway franchise.
Nope.
Nothing?
Mm,
Okay.
yes.
So it says here that in 2018, a
Mm-mm.
lot of subway chains store closed
Mm-mm.
in the U.S. Okay. Yes. So besides health conscious customers,
Mm-mm.
why do you think that a lot of this closed? It says there's 1,000 locations. That's a lot.
Mm.
So since you work there, why do you think some of the store closed in the U.S.?
Oh, I don't know. I think that the subway is from U.S. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's correct.
Hmm.
Do you think it's not famous there anymore? That's why it closed?
Mm, I don't know, but I think that it happened, like something happened at that time about
Mm-hmm.
the fresh, like about um, keeping the fresh ingredients. They didn't keep the fresh
Freshness
ingredients.
of the ingredients.
Yeah, freshness of their ingredients. So I think that there might be some issues in there.
Oh, all right.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Did you have this kind of issue in Korea? It's difficult
No.
for you to keep the freshness of ingredients?
No, we don't have. And when it comes to our store, our brand, our chain, we always keep the all ingredients very fresh. And
Yes, really
I think,
fresh.
yeah, really fresh. And I think that since there are always a lot of customers in our store, we
Wow.
we really need to prepare the ingredients every day, and we can use all of them all the time. Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I think this is one of the most important things, the freshness of your ingredients, especially when we're talking about the vegetables as well. You need to
Mm-mm.
put it there.
Mm-mm.
If the customer sees it and
Mm-mm.
it's not good,
Mm-mm.
they can even report, right?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Okay. All right. If you have a money,
Mm-mm.
okay, would you like to franchise a Subway?
Um, I'm not sure, but I think that hmm, yes, but I'm not sure, but um, I think that the location is very important. Like
Yeah, that's true.
the first of all, like nearby my store, there might I really have to consider whether is there any subway franchise like me or not. So
True.
mm-mm, because the the subway that I worked, it has very good the location. Like nearby the store, there are a lot of companies.
Mm-hmm.
So many the companies order the sandwich for their lunchtime. Mm-mm. And like our store is only store um, who sells the sandwich at the time. Mm-mm. So we have very good location. Mm-mm.
Very good. Yes.
So,
I agree
yes.
with you. Location is really very important.
Mm-mm.
Yes. And if there is already a competition there, right?
Mm-mm.
Yes. So I think most of the time, if you go on franchise fast food chain, yes,
Mm-mm.
you really need to find a very good one with a lot of people who can
Mm.
even afford it. Because for
Mm-mm.
others, they will say, "Oh, that sandwich is expensive. You can
Mm-mm.
buy a cheaper one." But
Mm-mm.
yes, we can need to also consider the market, right?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Okay. All right. But if you get a chance, would you franchise restaurants or would you franchise coffee shops or maybe
Mm,
just a business?
I I'm not sure, but I prefer to I prefer to I prefer to I say that open I prefer to open the cafe.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Because I'm sure that I can make very sweet desserts, and I love
Uh-huh.
to study. I love to study how to make the sweet desserts and with the
Wow.
design of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. But however, these days, um, the atmosphere, like the backgrounds of that cafe, like atmosphere of the
Uh-huh.
cafe, is also very important for the SNS. Like
Mm-hmm.
the people really want to take a picture and upload that pictures in their Instagram.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
yes, so Instagram is the answer to be popular. Mm-mm.
Of, instead of word of mouth, it spread like a wildfire through pictures, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. But I think in Korea, yeah, this is really common to have a coffee shop, right? I think
Mm.
coffee shops everywhere.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why at the time the new and fresh and the very a good idea like mm, out of box idea would be very
Yeah, yeah.
important. And also the atmosphere like the owner have to catch very new concepts.
True.
Mm-mm. Yes.
That's really true nowadays. Like what you said, they post it on their Instagram, so
Mm-mm.
they need the atmosphere to be very wonderful, right?
Mm-mm. Yes.
Yes. So, even here in my city alone, we
Mm-mm.
already have a lot of different kinds of coffee shops.
Mm-mm.
So it's not only, the Starbucks, Coffee
Mm-mm.
Bean. We have already a lot of local ones.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Okay. If it's the same with you, if I have money, I
Mm-mm.
think I would love to have a coffee shop.
Mm-mm.
Okay, thank you. And let's go to staple food. Can you give me an example of a staple food, Korean food that is really,
Staple.
yeah, you can recommend for tourists or foreigners?
Mm. Think that I want to recommend. I think I want to recommend the japchae, which
Okay.
is. Have you ever heard about it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
Mm-mm.
Because of the Korean restaurants here, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, I would love to hear your opinion. Why did you choose this?
Because I think that it is very the healthy food. Like it is very healthy pasta for the foreigners. Because when it comes to this pasta, they only put some the bacon or just they only put very simple things. They didn't put any a lot of the vegetables, but my our Korean traditional japchae we put various kinds of the vegetables.
Vegetables.
Yes, and sauce is only soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So it is. I think that it is good for like someone's the diet, and mm-mm, it is good for health for
Okay.
someone. Mm-mm,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, nowadays that is true because
mm-mm,
most of people now are really health conscious, right?
mm-mm.
Yeah, they always want to go on a diet to have the
Yeah, yeah,
sexy body
yes.
shape.
Mm-mm,
In Philippines, in my city,
mm-mm,
people or Filipino people love eating japchae.
mm-mm. Yes, we are too.
It's
Mm-mm,
really, really famous, right?
mm-mm.
Yeah. Is it also your favorite?
Favorite?
Ah,
Sorry,
favorite. Is it also your favorite?
like eating a lot of food.
In eating japchae.
Japchae, yes, but we usually eat japchae for the Chuseok Thanksgiving Day,
Chuseok. Okay.
and or the someone's birthday. Mm-mm.
Ah, all right.
So
Okay.
yes. Mm-mm.
We also have a similar one. Maybe
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure if your teachers already told you. We have our pancit.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah, this is similar with your japchae because in
Oh.
here, yeah,
Mm-mm.
we also have this one with a lot of vegetables.
Mm-mm.
It depends if you want to put chicken,
Mm-mm.
seafood, or pork.
Mm-mm.
Yes, but we also have this during, Christmas
Mm-mm.
or, those holidays, even
Mm-mm.
birthdays.
Mm-mm. Great.
Okay, thank
Mm-mm.
you. Yes. So anyway,
Mm-mm.
anything else you want to share before we end the class?
Nope.
Anything else?
Mm.
Vocabulary? Okay. No
Yes.
problem with that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So if you have some other questions, just send me a message. Okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Thank you too, Sunny. Have a
Yes,
good day.
good day. Bye
Bye bye.
bye.